Hi everybody, Tim Bartz here, your Ford video guy with a Maverick Monday video on Memorial Day. So I do want to first off thank all those that have served in the military around, and of course also try to remember those that have served that are no longer with us. Appreciate your service to us to make our country free, and that's what Memorial Day is about, and remembering those others that have passed before us. So I want to make sure make sure I say that today on Memorial Day, but we are going to do a Maverick Monday video. We're recording this actually on a Saturday because we do have the day off today. We make sure we take all those holidays for our family members, and so we can spend time with them. And so today's Maverick Monday video, I thought we'd have a little bit of fun. We've talked in our live stream the last couple of weeks about the 25 model year Maverick and what it could look like. We've seen some spy photos, and actually just recently, as of yesterday, there was some more photos of some different grills, which I like seeing on some Mavericks that are out there too. Still masked up for the most part, but we're able to see the grills. So we're getting more and more excitement about 25 model year. And I'd like to kind of talk about a topic that is kind of bothersome to me, and that is the interior screen. So we're going to talk about the interior of the Maverick instead of the exterior, which we've been talking a lot about. And we're going to talk about that infotainment screen. We know it's supposed to be bigger this year. We've seen some spy photos of the interior, and I don't like that Ford Authority and even some on Maverick Truck Club are trying to compare the interior screen to a Mustang screen. It is not the same screen. It is the same size of screen, but what you have on a Mustang is not what you're gonna probably see on the Maverick, because there are some things that are very specific to the Mustang lineup, and it's not gonna be like the Mustang screen, but it's more comparatively to a Ford Escape screen, which is what we have right now. So 2023, 2024 model year has the 13.2 inch productivity screen if you upgrade to it. Also, it's standard on the Platinum Edition right now, but a lot of our vehicles have the bigger screen, the 13.2 inch screen. But what I thought would be fun for in today's video is let's jump in a Ford Escape. Let's look at this 13.2 inch screen that is just like what we're seeing in the spy photos. I'm doing a Platinum Edition because this has a 360 camera. So we've noticed on the Maverick, they have cameras on the mirrors. So some of the Mavericks will get the 360 camera. So let's go ahead and jump in this Escape with the 360 camera, and let's see what this infotainment system is like, and let's play around with it. All right, the first thing we need to do is we got the air blowing pretty good right now, and it might come through on the video. And where is the climate controls? It's no longer down here in hardwired buttons. We do have some things down here, like this is your drive mode button down there, your max defrost. Here's your camera button. Click that. There's your camera button. This one actually have park assist. Looks like push button starts down here. But the climate control is actually on the screen. So we're going to click this. I do want a little bit of air, but not full blast air. So there we go. So that is the first thing I want to point out on this, is that down here is where you're going to find your climate controls. All of them are at the bottom of the touch screen, so they are touch sensitive. I'm used to that because I had a Lightning, and I'm going to be having a Mach-E soon. And so your seat controls are there. You can see, you just slide it up. Move my hand. Oh, if you're fast enough. Also, if you just click on the button, it'll do it too. So you'll notice it kind of goes down and turns off right there. And then you can hit the arrow to collapse it, or just wait and it will collapse. There is a home screen. So you can see it kind of fills up everything. Actually, you know what? Before I go into that, I still want to continue. Climate, still your buttons down here for your temperature. This says dual climate. So right passenger over there where they can get to it in their seat. Your fan, your heated steering wheel. This one has heated steering wheel, would be located there. Your fan speed, you can just click on that. Again, it's the same way. If I just click on it, it goes up or down. Then I can collapse it there. I want to turn that back on. Your auto climate, so that means you can go fast speed. It's going to automatically try to keep it to that temperature that you have. And then this here is the direction for, if you want defrost, you want it on the vents coming out or down on the floor. This is where you would click your dual. This is where you do your recirc. and that kind of thing right there. This is where you can turn it on and off. And then your max defrost, so it's a duplicate button to the one below. Defrost, AC, turning that on and off. So all your climate controls are right there, easy to get to. I like it because it's actually a lot easier than them being down here, in my opinion. But that's just me, and I'm a tech person, and I don't mind touching the screen and such. Now, so your big screen is a 13.2 inch screen. As you can see there, your home screen does have, this has navigation. So navigation here has your radio controls there, your phone. Of course, we don't have the phone added, but those would be right there. And then you have your other settings and such over here. Settings, features, and apps are over there. Features would be like your driver assistance features. See, drive modes. So again, redundant button right here, but also on the screen. Driver assist features, those are going to be your adaptive cruise control, your lane keeping system, pre-collision assist, BLIS, your blind spot information system, reverse brake assist, all those things with the lane keeping system and all that will be in there in that section. Your owner's manual, digital owner's manual. So there you go on that. Now, one of the things that I haven't pointed out and said is that we don't know what kind of software is going to be used on this screen. It'll either, this is Sync 4 system, so it'll either be Sync 4 or it could be the Ford digital experience that we're seeing on the Ford Explorer, which has the Google Assistants and such. So I am kind of fighting some glare. I know there's some glare over here, so sorry about that. But there we go. There's what that kind of navigation, pretty easy. Just click on it, goes right into navigation. You'll still have this over here. So similar to what you see in the 12-inch touchscreens on the F-150, where you have this other app. Now, if I just do that, it should slide that over to this system. There we go. So we can slide that over. Now, they should have swapped places, but you notice it didn't. It actually has a radio over there. You can click the arrow too, and it brings it over. There's your nav. And then you can bring that over. So pretty easy to do, but you can't swipe it over too. Just drag all the way across the screen if you want. Then you might have all these lines in your screen, but whatever works for you. You can just click on it if you want that as well, and it's going to bring that up. And then of course you do have, you know, different menus over here for the navigation. Now this is not signed up for the navigation, looks like. That's why you don't have some of these things. So you will, most of them are getting at least a 3-month or if not a year subscription to this. You probably have to take ownership for it to start working and sign up with your your connected services information. So there you go on that. So I don't want to go over every little bit of this. I did a video on that on the Escape if you want to check that out. I'll try to link it at the end of this video if you want a full tutorial on it, but just kind of an overview of kind of how it looks, how it functions more than anything. Your radio controls, you can go in there. Of course, you have your sources, right? Sirius XM, really easy to get to in there. You know, all that kind of stuff's right there. Your sound, how you want that to come across. Always go back to the home screen. You can see, go into your phone.
Search for your vehicle on your device and...
So it wanted to canceled my recording when it wanted to try to connect to my phone, but that is where you'd go to connect your phone and do all those things with your phone. Now, features over here, go in there, and again, as I mentioned earlier, that's where the driver assistance features are. Drive modes are right there too. I don't know if I covered that already. Like I said, it stopped my recording, didn't realize it. Driver assist features, that's where you can go into there. You know, like when your adaptive cruise, you can switch from normal to adaptive, and lane center you can have on or off. Predictive speed assist, that is if you're going into curve, so it'll actually slow you down a little bit so that you can keep that lane centering going for you. And also speed limit assist. So this doesn't change your speed based on the speed signs, like speed sign recognition, but it'll warn you that the speed sign has changed. Of course, lane keeping system, adaptive cruise, all those are right here too. And then power flow, this is actually kind of cool. Like right now, we're in a hybrid. So it's actually showing you the battery is powering everything, but if I hit the gas pedal, see, it kind of shows now the motor's kind of powering up the battery a little bit. There you go, and it kicked it off. So that's just kind of neat. The owner's manual. So in here, you can actually, everything that's being in your paper owner's manual will be in here. You can go to categories and you can see them right there, kind of like your table of contents. You can bookmark some of those pages. There's videos as well. None of them are my videos. It's Ford's videos, but they're really good too. Record feedback, you can actually do that and send that back to Ford and let them know they like to get their feedback so they can make this better. And having, what you'll have is probably sync 4 on this, and if so, they can record feedback and you can constantly getting updates. So in fact, my Bronco has an update right now that has sync 4 and that I haven't done. Now in the app section, that is where your Android Auto is going to be, Apple CarPlay are right there. You can find some mobile apps and everything else like that. And then in the settings, that's where that's located. And I'm actually doing a pretty good overview here. You do have radio, you can add your phone, sync navigation, you have sound, connectivity. That's where you'd go into set your Bluetooth, Wi-Fi hotspots, that kind of stuff, connected vehicle features. Your software updates, that's where you can see if you're up to date on your software, if you need to do that. Also vehicle, that's where all your main settings are going to be for your vehicle. So that's your easy entry, that's your rear occupant alert that alerts you hey, did you check to see if there's somebody in there. We do have the remote start, wipers, power liftgate, you can turn that on and off, lighting, ambient lighting, locks, all that's all right there. So that your basic vehicle settings. General settings, that'd be your temperature, language, that kind of stuff, and that's a breakdown. You can also reset your Ford Pass right here as well through that. Display, so you can set this on. You can make this, like right now you see it's white because it's daytime out, but I can click on that and change it to night mode and you will see it's actually blue. It's probably what I should have gone on for this recording, so you'd be able to see it a little bit better. So there you go. So if I had on auto, it'll switch it back and forth itself. So there you go. And then brightness, calm screen if you want, that kind of thing right there. And then 911 assist, Ford Assistant. So that is where you can actually, this does give you the fact that you can listen for a wake-up word. So you can say certain things like, okay, Ford, okay, Ford Pass, and it'll listen, so you don't have to hit the button for the system to listen for commands, which is kind of a nice feature to have. So there you go. And some other things right there. I'll let you guys, like I said, not a full overview, valet key and that kind of stuff. So that's pretty much kind of an overview of how this screen will work. And this is probably what we're going to be expecting for the 25 model year for the Ford Maverick. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this, kind of just a look. So when you look at those screen shots, you can see this is the screen that you're seeing in those spy photos through there that you're seeing lately, where they're showing some of the outside and they're showing that steering wheel that's covered up. And then they're showing that screen. It is the same screen from the Ford Escape. So Ford Escape is a 13.2 inch screen. It is the same screen here. That is what you're seeing, not the one from the Mustang, which is the same size, but the Mustang will have a different look to it at the bottom and everything, and a kind of a little different software algorithm or look to it, showing you an image of there, but pretty similar though other than that. And so we don't know if we're going to get this Sync 4 like we have on the Escape, or if we're going to get the Ford digital experience. I heard they're trying to get that incorporated into the Maverick and Bronco Sport as well. So, and I am talking Maverick, but if you are out there interested in a Bronco Sport, it should mirror what the Maverick's getting. So that should be standard across the board. They're probably going to do like they're doing with the Ford F-150 and the Explorer, and they're making the same screen across the board. So they're not making it, okay, you got to go up to this trim level to get the nicer one. They're going to try to make simplifying production easier and more simplified. That's how I should have said it. And so by doing that, they're going to make that screen pretty much standard across the board. XL, XLT, Lariat. So, or at least XLT and Lariat. So that's probably what you're going to expect. So, and again, I don't know for sure, but this is what I expect from the spy photos I'm seeing. This is the screen that we're seeing from those spy photos. So anyway, hope you guys have a great happy Memorial Day and a great Maverick Monday as well. And hope to see you guys on tomorrow night on the live stream. We'll probably actually show you those other pictures and shots of those other grills on the Maverick, part of it, but that won't be our main topic. And also, hopefully you guys checked out our Ford Pass app update video that went live on Friday. So check that video out. So I'll have that recommended as well as the Escape at the end of this video. So hope you guys check that out as well. Ford Pass has been updated now, and I think it's easier to find things, and it works a lot better. One tap instead of holding and such. Check out that video too. Other than that, hopefully see you guys on Tuesday night's live stream, 7 p.m. Central, right here on this channel. And until the next video, have a great Maverick Monday. Stay positive, be kind to one another, be kind to yourself, and we'll see you later.